Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is your boy Aves coming to you with another video. This time, as I said, I will be talking about Baekhyun and Dio from EXO, two of the greatest male vocalists in K-pop. Both of them are soulful, but one of them embodies the very essence, captures the very essence, the very heart of R&B soul. Who is it? You will find out in this video, at least who I believe it is. But before we get into that, a little disclaimer. I'm neither a musicality expert nor a vocal expert in any way, okay? So all of my thoughts and opinions on this topic are based on what I believe makes someone a soulful vocalist. So with that out of the way, let me begin. So I want to talk to you about EXO's main vocalist, Baekhyun and Dio, and more specifically, their vocals as it pertains to the topic of soulful singing. But before I get into that, I think we should establish first what a soulful voice or soulful singing is. When it comes to the term soulful, usually it's pertaining to a style of music, or in some cases, having a vocal type that is common in soul music. Singers with a soulful voice have big belt and powerful voices that project far and give off a more emotional contrast to a more technical sounding voice. Both Dio and Baekhyun respectively have this vocal type that is associated with the soulful kind of sound. Both singers have great belting power, can project their voices, and have an emotional contrast, along with the fact that they already have the ability to naturally implement complex vocal techniques while simultaneously conveying emotion with their voices. And so I think based on the definition or what defines a soulful voice and soulful singing, both Dio and Baekhyun qualify as soulful singers. However, when it comes to the conversation of whose voice captures the essence of soul R&B to the T, that's a different conversation. So let's get into it. So you look at Dio, you look at Baekhyun. Let's start first with Baekhyun. Baekhyun has a voice that can literally pull off any type of genre of music, be it ballad, 1950s swing, yes. If you recall the song Amusement Park from the Bambi mini album, that had elements of 1950s swing implemented into it, as well as smooth jazz elements. So he can not only pull off 1950s swing, but he can pull off jazz as well. He can pull off those genres as well as R&B soul, R&B pop, pop rock. Yes, I said pop rock, because why not? The man is multifaceted like that. He can just pull all that off. Now, in my humble opinion, a voice like Baekhyun's is rare to find these days in 4th and 5th gen. Usually you'll find these types of voices in like 3rd gen or 2nd gen, somewhere around there, even maybe 1st gen, but not really much in 4th gen and 5th gen. So here's my list of such vocal anomalies. Of course, this is not everybody, but just to give you guys an example of the kind of style of voice that Baekhyun has.
나 한번 듣고 싶긴 하다. 진짜.
내 전부인 나를 잃고 난 뒤 미련이 만든 나의 환상이 나를 더 올가매어 내게서 멀게 해. I got this on my way. Trust over my head. Go ahead. 첫눈을 맞이할 때 그때도 너이길 부탁해. 또 한 번 따스한 햇살 올 때 그때도 너이길 기도해. 변한 건 없니 날 웃게 했던 예전 그 말투도 여전히 그대로니. 난 달라졌어 예전만큼 웃질 않고 좀 야였어. 널 만날 때보다 The way you cry, the way you smile 내겐 얼마나 큰 의미인 걸까. Cosmic fade away この想い乗せてゆけ Cosmic fade away 愛しい君のもとへ그대 기억이 지난 사랑이 내 안을 파고드는 가시가 되어 Cause we're breaking up this time. I cry for love. 늘 뒤에서 바라봐준 내 손 잡아준 그대에게 Feeling stronger, feeling stronger. 길었던 어둠이 거쳐가고 모습도 모두 난 너만 괜찮다고 말해주면 모두 완벽해. Oh baby I lost my 만들 거야. My baby 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 말해줘 내게 원했어. 오늘 밤 바라본 저 달이 너무 초라해. 너도 나처럼 외로운 텅 빈 가슴 안고 사는구나. 내 세상의 색은 오직 은빛에 다른 색은 필요 없어. 난 네 안에 갇혀. I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe 기다렸던 이런 느낌. 나만 듣고 싶은 그녀는 나의 멜로디. 하루 종일 꺼내 너는 떠나지 않게. 기억이 나겠지만 어둠의 추억이라 이제는 잊어야지. 지금 이 순간 You in my heart. 기다려봤어 내 몰라. 증명해볼 거야. 우리 앞에 같은 dream. 그 속에 큰일 났어. 단순한
lot of vocals in 4th and 5th gen have more of a modern sound to them, and so they sing in more of a modern way, which I think has something to do with the trend of the times, what influences singers at a young age, and also the individual characteristics of the person's voice who is influenced by these different kinds of new styles of singing, these new ways of singing that sound more modern. So all of these things could be factors that play a role in an idol's life. I mean, you look at the singers from the first generation of K-pop, they didn't sing how idols sing today. But every now and then, with the passage of time and the changing of trends within music and vocals, you get an anomaly like Baekhyun, who embodies both old and new eras within him vocally. And that is what Baekhyun is, to me, an amalgamation of old and new, with his old school, thin and yet powerful vocals, that old school strong vibrato that Korean male singers tend to have. He's got that in spades, blended perfectly with that 3rd gen style that is modern and soulful. So he's got a blend of the old and new, and the type of voice that can pull off technical feats like riffs and runs. When you hear Cry for Love from Bambi, and he does that run that goes all the way from the top falsetto all the way down to chest voice. I can't do it. I mean, I could, but I'll probably mess up a few times before I get it right. Just an extremely talented singer, Baekhyun, really. He's nothing to sneeze at when it comes to vocal technique. He is a master of it at this point. And that is the anomaly known as Baekhyun. Now let's move to Dio. Dio is a vocalist with a smooth, warm tone. Like, his voice is thick and rich, like a chocolate bar. I'm sorry, guys. It's hard for me to describe Dio's voice without defaulting to adjectives. So, yeah. But I'll try to do my best. So, y'all bear with me, all right? Dio has the kind of voice that stands out in an idol group because, well, it's not like a lot of voices out there in K-pop. Dio has a modern R&B / soul type voice. To be able to sing like that naturally is amazing. There are a few other K-pop idols that I can name that have that similar R&B soul sound to their voice. So here's my little tier list of male K-pop vocalists that have similar vocal chops to that of Dio. So here is my list.
And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. Baby, why I'm so lonely? 나를 타는데 넌 뭐니? Baby, 너는 맘이 언제 널 떠나버릴지 몰라. 지루함에 익숙해져 특별함이 잊었잖아. 오늘 하루도 혹시 날 떠날까 늘 불안해해. I just want you to stay. 오늘처럼 별이 빛나는 밤에 행운의 예감이 우릴 부르네. 아름다운 소리로 질러줘 like this, like this, like this. 나에게 두 번째 삶이 온다면 아마도 지금과는 다르게 살아가고 숨쉬겠지. 잊혀진단 건 난 일이겠죠. 왜 흔한 일들은 나에게 전혀 쉽지가 않은 걸까요? 함께 웃고 함께 울고
이 단순한 감정들이 내겐 전부였나 봐. 언제쯤일까 다시 그때 마주한다면 눈을 보고 말할래요. 보고 싶었어요.
I pray Love my brother 형들이 있어 감정이 생겼어 나 내가 됐었어 대신 울고 싶어 할 순 없지만 When I testify that we'll survive and test the time they can't deny our love They can't divide us, we'll survive and test the time I swear that I'll be right here Standing 이딴 게 정말 사랑인 게 맞을까 내가 안 돼서 Wait a minute for me baby It's no limit 대답 없는 널 자꾸 불러도 헤아리만 돌아와 너를 잃고도 살아가는 난 말해본다 Tell me what is up 내 맘 어쩔 수가 없어 You are my everything 영원할게 My love 아마 그대로 스킨 네마다 유메오리테 Beautiful girl all over the world I could be chasing but my time will be way Cause they got nothing on you baby Nothing on you baby 알리선 눈빛과 베일 듯한 긴장감 지금 탐색 중에 너의 준비를 baby 영혼의 소리 우리 말고 하나 둘씩 지워버리자 yeah. I'm in till the day 햇살처럼 stronger me and you 난 지금이 아니면 절대 널 벗어날 수가 없을 것만 같은 느낌 yeah 내가 You got me girl I got you girl I got you girl 이 사랑을 줘 너의 목소리 단 한 가지 못하는 것은 널 내게로 오게 하는 일 이 초라한 초능력 이젠 없었으면 좋겠어 Call me monster yeah, 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 yeah. 뒤집고 무너뜨리고 살게 yeah, 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 yeah. I need you one girl 너만이 just one love 널 보게 거부할 수 없이 강렬한 이 느낌에 빠져버려 나를 놨어 잃어버린 채 외면하는 것 같아 잡을 수밖에 없어 눈을 감지만
These guys have that R&B soul kind of voice. It doesn't have to be deep like Dio's. It can be thinner, lighter, more higher pitched, and still be R&B soul. Getting back to Dio, from the way he sings and vocally articulates each lyric, to the almost seemingly shimmering vibrato that appears and disappears at the right moment due to the level of control he has with it, to the ridiculous and downright stupid good riffs and runs that are so quick and so clean that at times it's hard to even keep an audible track of them. Like, I have to constantly rewind and hear it again and again. And don't get me started on his belting power. Dio is a powerhouse of a singer. And I think because of his deep voice, when he sings the low notes, there's this smooth, warm feeling that is just so beautiful. And when he hits the higher notes, it's loud and full of power. Both he and Baekhyun have crazy good rasps when they utilize them, as well as very beautiful falsetto and very controlled falsetto. So controlled, they can alternate between head voice and chest voice effortlessly. They're both very competent, high-level singers who both possess the R&B sound within their voices. It comes naturally to them. Both are very good at adapting to any genre, and both are very good at mastering their vocal technique to the max. And I think they have done that at this point in the game. That said, if I were to have Baekhyun sing Dio's parts, he could do it with ease, because Baekhyun is a soulful singer. But it just wouldn't hit the same, because there's an element to Kyungso's voice that only Kyungso has. And he didn't obtain it by practicing nonstop for hours and hours. He didn't rehearse it. He didn't train for it. He didn't obtain it by practicing the same run 50 times. It's just his natural voice. He naturally has that R&B soul voice. Likewise, if I had Dio sing Baekhyun's parts in every song, it would sound like an R&B soul singer singing Baekhyun's parts. Straight up R&B soul. They would be missing Baekhyun's unique old school and new school style with the soulful blended vocals. It wouldn't hit the same. I'll put it this way. Baekhyun has a soulful voice and can pull off R&B soul very well. But Do Kyungso is R&B soul. You see, R&B has a sound musically as well as vocally. It's not just simply doing riffs and runs. It's not just belting out notes. It's not just singing an R&B/pop song or an R&B soul style song. It's not that you can sing it. It's about how you sing it and the character of one's natural voice. I don't know if it's just me, but Dio, he sounds like how a black person would sing R&B soul. He sings like that to me. It's got that kind of soul to it. Every time he opens his mouth, it's crazy. I honestly have never heard a Korean singer sound like that before, which is why when I saw him on EXO Showtime listening to Mary J. Blige in the car on his way to the movies, I was like, what? You know, like, and then to top it off, you've got him singing in actual Spanish. Because of the tone of his voice and the way that he sings, the style in which he sings, the manner in which his voice conveys the feeling and the meaning of a song. Every key change, every note, every lyric, you can hear that Latin American or Spanish vocal. It's not so much that you're singing in Spanish. I could sing in Spanish and still not sound like a Spanish person. He can do that. His voice can blend and adapt. So yeah, he can just bust out and sing actual Spanish. And because his voice is trilingual like that, he can sing R&B soul, funk pop, whatever. Turn around and sing a Spanish song brilliantly, I might add, and then go back to a Korean ballad or something. That's what I mean by trilingual voice. The man can do black R&B soul, funk pop, Korean ballad. His voice can adapt to a lot of different things. He can really do any genre just like Baekhyun. So it's like they're both neck and neck here with that soulful sound. However, when it comes to who embodies the essence of R&B soul within their voice, I have to say it's Dio. Because if you think about it, Dio's natural voice, it's not him trying to sound R&B soul. He just does it. He was naturally gifted with that ability to sound like an R&B soul singer. He can do it. In closing, there's really no way to explain how Dio's voice is more soulful than Baekhyun's. It's literally, to me, as simple as his voice just is. It's natural. It's naturally designed that way. God put his vocal cords together that way. There's no way that I can properly tell you how Dio's voice is more soulful than Baekhyun's. So Baekhyun is capable of singing R&B soul perfectly. It's his music style. Dio, we haven't quite heard that R&B soul music style yet. But if we ever do, God knows I'm hoping for it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And even if you don't agree with me that Dio is more soulful than Baekhyun, and you have your personal preference that kind of dictates that, that's fine. I don't personally prefer one singer over the other. That's not my thing, okay? All three, Chen, Dio, and Baekhyun, they're my favorites. But this was the best way I could describe how Dio has that voice. Honestly, he just has it, man. And you know when you've got it. You know when you've got it. But yeah, that's about all I can say. This is not, throwing shade at Baekhyun. This is not because I'm biased against Baekhyun and biased towards Dio in this context of who's the more soulful singer. That's not my position. I love both of them equally. I think both of them are phenomenal vocalists. Adding Chen in there, it's three of the best, finest male vocalists in K-pop, period. But when it comes to the authentic R&B soul sound in EXO, there is no one on EXO that can do it like Dio. No one. And that's just how I see it. So yes, thank you guys for watching. That is the end of this video. Who do you think is the more soulful singer? And why do you think that they're the most soulful singer? And be respectful, guys. I know that there's a lot of Baekhyun stands out there who get really upset when you don't say that Baekhyun trumps everyone. And I'm just asking you guys to be more understanding. If someone says that Chen is their favorite or that Dio is their favorite, just don't get upset. Don't get upset by that, because it's just an opinion. And it's a harmless opinion. There are opinions that are really, really harmful, but this is K-pop and we're talking about like who's the most soulful singer. If someone has a different opinion than you do, it's okay. It ain't gonna bite you. Let's be respectful. Let's have good dialogue and let's enjoy this conversation. This is one of those fun topics. I've never done a topic like this before. So these are my first few K-pop vocal videos, getting my feet wet here. So show me some grace. I'm trying. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy this. This is not a serious topic. Finally, something that I can finally say. So let's enjoy this, okay? I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. We're talking about Minhee Jin. Yes, we are. More something serious. Oh God, here we go, back to serious stuff. But yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Peace. Bye.